You're tuned into this channel, so I'm well aware already that you're dedicated to your financial stability and your financial abundance for yourself and your family. You're following the steps that I lay out on this channel to maximize all of the opportunities to grow and expand your wealth. That having been said, the wealth that we're developing on this channel is very much hooked to the United States economy and the US dollar. And because of that reason, there's a lot of counterparty risk to the success of the economy as a whole in order for your wealth to hold true. When we talk about precious metals will be the insurance to that wealth outside of the success of the US dollar and the US economy as a whole. Let's put this in context. The United States has the highest level of consumer, corporate, and federal debt, that also local, state, and municipality debt that it's ever had in history. We have political instability inside of the country. We have geopolitical risk outside of the country. We have countries coming together and collaborating to create alternative trading options outside of the US dollar and the US SWIFT system. We also have countries collaborating together to exchange goods through their own currencies. We have political instability breaking out across the globe, shaking up the relationships the United States once had around the world, as well as the power projection we once had around the world. We have so much going on at one time, threatening the stability of the US economy and the US dollar. Taxes are highly likely to go up in the United States. Inflation is hot and heavy, and potentially out of control at some point in the near future, if not now. The fluctuation in interest rates from the Federal Reserve, the list goes on. I honestly can go on for 10, 20 minutes about all of the different catalysts that are threatening the United States dollar and the United States economy. That having been said, precious metals, when owned properly, is one of the only assets that has no counterparty risk. It has no connection to US policy, the US economy, anything like that, other than when it comes to its value. It'll be valuable anywhere in the world, and it's going to hold a higher level of value the worse things go in the US economy and the US political system. That's not necessarily a good thing for our society as a whole, but when it comes to your wealth specifically, precious metals is one of the only places you can be that is not going to be determined by the success or health of interest rate policies or a corporate company, anything of that nature. This is your opportunity to preserve your wealth long term and potentially grow your wealth if things get really crazy, and do so in a simple strategy. It's not hard to understand the supply and demand economics of precious metals. Right now, the supply and demand is extremely out of whack for the price of precious metals. The demand for precious metals, especially stuff like silver, is through the roof, and it's being traded at a fraction of what it's really worth. All of this having been said, this video is tied into an opportunity to teach you on how you can expand or start your journey on stacking precious metals, doing so essentially for free with a quality credit card that's going to allow you to earn your rewards points in exchange for precious metals. I'm going to dive into the specs on this card relatively quickly and show you guys how easy it can be for you to stack up a significant portfolio just using your everyday spending. So I want you to stay locked in. I'm going to dive in on the device, go over some of the features and specs of this card, and tell you how you can benefit, how you can get your hands on this card so you can expand your protection around your overall wealth when it comes to accumulating precious metals and eliminating the counterparty risk of other investment assets. Let's dive in. The card is extremely feature rich, especially to have no annual fee, which we're going to cover in a second. But I want you guys to get a view of this card, a glimpse, so you can see the value and how good of an opportunity this can be for you to stack your precious metals. This is the bullion card, industry's first precious metals card. Invest as you spend. This is real pioneer activity right here. This is the first ever credit card to redeem value from its points in precious metals. You can redeem those points for over 25,000 different products at max.com. This is a major precious metals dealer in the United States, and they have a ton of products, as you can see. You get 4% back in gold and silver when you use the card on their website. Excuse that backdrop. This is the mobile version I'm doing this recording on. but the card's point basically works the same as a standard cash back card, where you're going to get, pretty much $1 for every $100 spent, if you put it in that perspective. So you get 4% back using the card at AppMax itself, and you get 1% everywhere else, which is pretty solid. You get a 15,000 point bonus offer on this card. So how does the card work? You use bullion card to buy groceries, run errands, and pay bills. You earn up to 4% when you use it at AppMax itself, and $1 everywhere else. Turn your points into gold and silver. Take possession of physical precious metals through AppMax. It's pretty cool. So as I mentioned at the top of this, it's no annual fee, which is really impressive. You're going to see how impressive as we get through some more features on this card. 0% interest for 12 months. So that basically means if you need to make a significant size purchase right now to max out the potential of this card, you won't have to worry about interest for the first year. Points never expire. You got balance transfers, also 0% APR for 12 months. And that's for the first 60 days of account opening. Really impressive yet again. Let's go take a look. So this card is going to get you an elite club membership with AppMax, which is going to come with some pretty impressive perks. Once approved for the bullion card, you become an elite club member and you'll immediately start receiving benefits unavailable to most customers. Timely notifications, receive notifications about special promotions and offers, new products available, and significant market movements, flash sales, anniversary gifts, exclusive offers only to those in the elite club membership. So this card, again, is just to say that it has no annual fee. It's really bringing a ton of value, plus more exclusive club benefits. Priority on order fulfillment, which is very important. I want you guys to understand, when precious metals get hot, there's only so many companies and only so much supply. So what they start to notice is that there's a huge back order for precious metals. So having elite priority fulfillment with any quality bullion company is priceless. Access to dedicated specialty account managers on the phone orders, occasional best tier pricing offers, same day shipping, exclusive price match guarantee on sales transactions on phone orders. So you also get premium Visa signature benefits if you can get a limit of 5,000 or higher, which is also very impressive. Again, this is a no annual fee card. Cardholders with a $5,000 or higher credit limit receive benefits of Visa signature. That includes travel accident benefits, up to $1,000 in insurance for death or disability while traveling, lost luggage reimbursement, roadside assistance, auto rental damage waiver. This is basically going to allow you to waive the expensive insurance that a rental car companies try to charge you when you rent their vehicles for any damages or accidents on the vehicle. You'll be able to use this card. You make a payment for that auto rental on this card, and they will cover it in insurance up to a certain extent. Purchase security and extended protections, really cool. Travel and emergency assistance services, trip cancellation and interruption coverage, and extended warranty up to 1 year on top of the retailer's warranty if you make a purchase on certain equipment or devices using this card. This is a really feature-rich card. So I do want you guys to quickly know, and I may not be able to locate it down here, but this card is issued from UMB Bank. So I want you guys to do your research on them. They're a regional bank here in the United States. Do your research on them. Regional banks are, here it is, right here. I'm not sure if you guys will be able to see that, but there goes the bank that's backing up this card. Do your research on them. They seem like a solid institution, but regional banks are kind of, taking a beating in this interest rate environment. So you just want to make sure that you feel comfortable with the financials of this institution. But honestly, guys, other than that, this card is really impressive with no annual fee, the opportunity to help you stack precious metals, without having to be any type of expert with a quality company, man. It's just hard to beat. So I wanted to bring this to you guys because it's another value add opportunity. I'm all about relationship banking, the leverage of debt, owning real estate, owning businesses, but you have to consider precious metals in your portfolio in the economic environment we're in. So to all my pioneers, thank y'all for tuning in. Welcome back. To my new viewers, thank y'all for tuning in and welcome in. I want you to comment down below and let me know what your relationship with precious metals is. Are you new to it? Have you been speculating? Are you deep inside of this space? What do you see the value in this card? Is this something you plan to get? Comment and let's keep the conversation going down below. Other than that, you want to learn more about myself and the channel, start in the description section and work your way to the about section. Of course, subscribe, like, and share with those who can get value from it. I will link this card in the description below. Other than that, I want y'all to stay focused, stay in motion. I'll see y'all soon. This is JP from Blueprint for Prosperity Network, a channel dedicated to helping you increase your net worth through relationship banking, maximizing your borrowing capacity, the proper use of life insurance, and the ownership of real estate. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'm uploading content on a daily basis to help you customize your blueprint for prosperity.